Hello everyone! This video is for those who know. Today we're going to draw evil troll face. I've already drawn the scary troll face before and you guys seem to like it. By the way, check it out if you haven't seen it yet. The link is in the top right corner and in the description. We'll start with the basic upper contour. Here we have the right cheek, the left cheek and the chin. The shape is similar to the standard troll face. I've already drawn it as well and here is part of that drawing. As always, the link is in the top right corner and in the description. Next, I'm outlining where the eyes will be. I'm basically setting the shape of the eyes, the contour, and some minimal details. Later on, we can add more details. This is convenient when we draw troll faces with lots of lines. So we can add new lines on top. It'll only make it look better. I'm not filling in the entire eye because we'll have a glowing green pupil in the middle. Later we'll use a green pencil. We'll create a glow inside the entire eyeball. For now we'll just leave an empty space for the pupil. Next, we shape the nose. Again, don't be afraid to make mistakes. If the shape isn't perfect somewhere, we can expand it with additional lines and edit it later. Let's make a big, smiling mouth. A few curves around the mouth. And let's improve the shape of the eyes a bit. Now, let's move on to the horns. They should be about the same length as the mouth, and they should be shaped like this. We'll draw them symmetrically. I'm coloring the mouth with a marker. The marker won't color it very well in the end. So later, towards the end of the video, I'll color the mouth with black acrylic paint. For now, I'm using one marker, then another marker, both black. Filling large areas with a marker is very inconvenient, and it uses up a lot of marker. Actually, it's probably more convenient to draw troll faces on smaller pieces of paper, but I took a standard one, so mine is pretty big. By the way, would you be interested if I drew pictures in a regular notebook? I love drawing in notebooks. A slightly different technique is used there. For now, let's fill in the mouth with a base layer. If you look closely, you can see the texture of the marker on the large colored area. I don't really like it, but we'll color it over with paint later, as I said, and it will look good in the end. Now let's add some wrinkles around the mouth. We'll make some lines thicker, some thinner. In principle, you can add a lot of wrinkles, but I'm doing it standardly. But if you want, you can add more wrinkles. As you can see, I'm making some wrinkles thinner, some thicker. It's wrong to make them all the same. You can make them all thin first, and then expand the ones that need to be expanded. For example, this is what I'm doing with the contour now. See, the contour of the entire face is only drawn with the thinnest marker so far. Later, I will of course expand it, but for now, I'm not doing it. It will be convenient to later correct any mistakes in the shape of the face with a thick marker. That's why I'm leaving this option for last. Now, the eyebrows and wrinkles on the forehead. I'm working in exactly the same way, making them thin. Then, if necessary, I'll expand the line. And in general, I'm not very afraid of making mistakes. This is the main advantage of these troll face drawings. You can make mistakes and not be afraid. You see, the wrinkles around the eyes are definitely thinner than they should be, so we can easily thicken them up. Now, we'll thicken the outline. Make it bolder. I think the shape of the head turned out pretty well. No major adjustments needed here, but in other troll face drawings, I often find myself going back and adjusting the shape with a thicker marker. Our horns will have green stripes, so I'm leaving those areas blank for now. It's best to make these spaces wider at first, then narrow them if needed. Better to have too much room than not enough. Later, we'll color these stripes with a green marker. Okay, stripes on one horn are done. Now for the other. I keep looking at my reference and roughly following where the stripe should be. I didn't come up with these placements on my own. Now, let's fill in the horns and adjust the stripes, making some thinner to keep the proportions balanced. See? After coloring, some stripes look too thin, so it's important to make them thicker at first. Now we're switching to green markers and can add a halo above the head. I'll use this marker later for shading the face. In hindsight, I should have made the stripes on the horns thicker. See, it's hard to fix that now, so it's better to leave extra room for adjustments from the start. I decided to fix the black mouth by adding a second layer of black marker, but instead I went with black acrylic paint. No water added, otherwise it warps the paper. Now we have a rich black mouth, and now back to coloring the face with the green marker. I try to avoid drawing over the black lines too much or it smudges. Better to run a line of green near the black, let it dry, and then go over it again, instead of rubbing the green marker back and forth over the black. As you can see, some areas have black bleeding, so it's important to work quickly and let the green marker dry. Next, the pupils, filled with green. Now we switch to the green pencil. Here it is, our troll face, devilishly good. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Oh, and let me know if you'd like a series of drawings in a notebook. So, like this video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. On the left, you'll find a playlist with all my troll face drawings, and on the right, a recommended video based on your interests. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye.